The year was 1565. It was a time of exploration and discovery, a period when the world was expanding and new lands were being charted by intrepid explorers. Portuguese explorers, led by Estácio de Sá, sailed into the magnificent Guanabara Bay. Their journey had been long and arduous, but the sight that greeted them was nothing short of breathtaking. They were captivated by its natural beauty, a tapestry of lush green mountains, sparkling blue waters and pristine beaches. The bay seemed like a paradise, untouched and waiting to be discovered. Believing it to be the mouth of a river, they christened the city São Sebastião do Rio de Janeiro, in honor of Saint Sebastian and the supposed river they encountered. This name would become synonymous with the vibrant culture and history that would soon flourish in this new land. From these humble beginnings, Rio de Janeiro began its journey. The city started to grow, slowly at first, but with a determination that would see it become one of the most important cities in the New World. The Portuguese faced resistance from indigenous tribes, but ultimately established a foothold on the shores of Guanabara Bay. The interactions between the settlers and the indigenous people were complex, marked by both conflict and cooperation. The city's strategic location, with its natural harbour and access to the interior, quickly proved advantageous. It became a crucial point for trade and military operations, a gateway to the riches of the interior. Rio's early years were marked by conflict and growth. The settlers had to defend their new home from various threats, but each challenge only made the city stronger and more resilient. The Portuguese fought off attempts by the French and Dutch to seize control of the city. These battles were fierce and often brutal, but the Portuguese managed to hold their ground, ensuring that Rio remained under their control. At the same time, Rio's population swelled as settlers arrived from Portugal and other parts of Brazil. The city became a melting pot of cultures, with people from different backgrounds coming together to build a new life. The discovery of gold and diamonds in the neighbouring state of Minas Gerais in the late 17th century further fueled Rio's rise, transforming it into a bustling port city. The wealth that flowed into Rio from the mines brought prosperity and growth, turning it into a vital hub of commerce and culture. Today, Rio de Janeiro stands as a testament to its rich history and vibrant culture. From its humble beginnings on the shores of Guanabara Bay, it has grown into a city known around the world for its beauty, energy and spirit. The legacy of those early explorers and settlers lives on in the streets, the architecture and the people of Rio. As the sun sets over the city, casting a golden glow over the bay, one can still feel the echoes of the past mingling with the vibrant pulse of the present. Rio de Janeiro is not just a city, it is a living, breathing story of resilience, transformation and enduring beauty. The dawn of the 19th century brought about a seismic shift in Rio de Janeiro's destiny. As the first light of day touched the city, it heralded not just a new day, but a new era. In 1808, as Napoleon's forces advanced across Europe, the Portuguese royal court sought refuge in their largest and wealthiest colony, Brazil. The relentless march of Napoleon's troops left the Portuguese monarchy with little choice but to flee, seeking safety across the Atlantic. Rio de Janeiro, no longer a mere colonial outpost, became the seat of the Portuguese Empire. This transformation was unprecedented, turning the city into the heart of an empire that spanned continents. King Dom João VI's arrival in Rio ushered in a new era of prosperity and transformation. His presence signified a shift in power and culture, bringing with him the grandeur and sophistication of European courts. The city underwent a rapid modernization process, with the construction of grand avenues, theatres, libraries and royal palaces. These developments were not just architectural feats, but symbols of Rio's newfound status and ambition. Rio became the cultural and intellectual hub of the Portuguese-speaking world. The influx of artists, scholars and thinkers turned the city into a vibrant centre of creativity and learning. This period also saw the establishment of important institutions, including the National Library, the Royal Museum and the Botanical Garden. These institutions played a crucial role in preserving knowledge and fostering a sense of national identity. Rio's port bustled with ships from Europe and the Americas, bringing trade and new ideas to the city. The exchange of goods and cultures enriched Rio, making it a melting pot of influences and innovations. The city's population exploded as people from all walks of life flocked to the new imperial capital, seeking opportunity and a taste of courtly life. This influx of people brought diversity and dynamism, transforming Rio into a cosmopolitan metropolis. The streets buzzed with the energy of a city on the rise, where the old world met the new in a unique blend of tradition and progress. Few cities in the world possess such instantly recognizable landmarks as Rio de Janeiro. Towering over the city from atop Corcovado Mountain, the iconic statue of Christ the Redeemer has become synonymous with Rio itself. With arms outstretched, it seems to embrace the entire city, offering a symbol of hope and redemption. Equally iconic is Sugarloaf Mountain, rising dramatically from the edge of Guanabara Bay. Accessible by cable car, Sugarloaf offers breathtaking panoramic views of Rio's cityscape, beaches and surrounding mountains. The mountain's unique shape, resembling a traditional loaf of sugar, has inspired countless artists and photographers. These landmarks are more than just tourist attractions. They are deeply ingrained in the city's identity. Cariocas, as Rio's residents are known, take immense pride in their city's natural beauty and the symbolic power of these majestic landmarks. They serve as constant reminders of Rio's history, culture and enduring spirit. Section 4. From colony to nation, Rio's role in Brazilian independence. Brazil's path to independence from Portugal was intricately intertwined with Rio de Janeiro. This vibrant city, known for its stunning landscapes and rich cultural heritage, played a crucial role in shaping the nation's destiny. Following Napoleon's defeat and the restoration of the Portuguese monarchy, King Dom João VI returned to Lisbon in 1821. His departure marked a significant turning point in Brazil's history. He left his son, Pedro, as regent in Rio. Young Pedro, who would later become Dom Pedro I, found himself at the heart of a burgeoning independence movement. However, growing calls for independence in Brazil led Pedro to make a fateful decision. The people of Brazil were yearning for freedom, and the political climate was charged with revolutionary fervor. On September 7, 1822, on the banks of the Ipiranga River in São Paulo, Pedro famously declared Independencia ou Morte, independence or death, a moment that would forever be etched in the annals of Brazilian history. This declaration marked Brazil's separation from Portugal, a monumental step towards self-governance and national identity. Rio de Janeiro became the capital of the newly independent nation. The city, already a bustling hub of activity, now took on an even greater significance as the political and cultural heart of Brazil. The following year, in 1823, Pedro was crowned Emperor Pedro I of Brazil in Rio de Janeiro. This coronation was a grand affair, symbolizing the birth of a new empire in the Americas. The city continued to serve as the nation's capital, witnessing the growth of Brazilian democracy and the abolition of slavery in 1888. These events were pivotal in shaping the social and political landscape of the country. Rio's role in Brazil's transition from colony to independent nation solidified its place as a pivotal city in South American history. Its influence extended beyond politics, impacting culture, economy and society at large. Today, Rio de Janeiro stands as a testament to Brazil's rich history and its journey towards independence. The city's vibrant culture, historical landmarks and enduring spirit continue to inspire both residents and visitors alike. Every year, the city celebrates Brazilian Independence Day with grand festivities, reminding everyone of the pivotal role Rio played in the nation's fight for freedom. The legacy of those who fought for independence lives on in the hearts of the people. As the sun sets over Rio de Janeiro, casting a golden glow over its iconic landmarks, one can't help but reflect on the city's remarkable journey from a colonial outpost to a symbol of Brazilian pride and independence. Section 5, A New Century, A New Capital, Rio's Transformation and Growth. The 20th century witnessed a period of immense growth and change for Rio de Janeiro. The city's population boomed, driven by industrialization and migration from other parts of Brazil. Rio's urban landscape expanded rapidly, with new neighborhoods springing up to accommodate the influx of people. In 1960, after nearly 2 centuries as Brazil's capital, Rio de Janeiro relinquished its title to the newly built city of Brasília. The move aimed to shift the country's political and economic center towards the interior. While losing its status as the capital, Rio continued to thrive as a cultural and economic powerhouse. The city experienced a surge in construction, with modern buildings reshaping the skyline. New roads, tunnels and bridges were built to improve transportation and connect different parts of the sprawling metropolis. Despite the challenges posed by rapid urbanization, Rio de Janeiro retained its allure as a vibrant cosmopolitan city.